Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this video, we are going to check out Ethereum Classic's price chart. And if you remember, in the previous update, we were right around these areas and I was saying, look, the fact that in ETC, we took this important high about $17.3 is a fantastic bullish sign, suggesting one way or the other, we are dealing overall with a correction structure down in this whole phase and our move up is not over. And I think specifically I said what I want to see in the short term is a consolidation pattern, something like this, and then yet another move on the upside in order to talk bullish with a lot of confidence and say this is actually the low of our move down starting from this point. So what happened? We did get a massive continuation of the move up, and I am going to be the first one to admit this. I did not expect to all of a sudden our move up get this much extended. Okay, in an ideal scenario, I was kind of expecting like a correction that is going to take a bit of time and then another move up, followed by that a move down, and then a huge and strong move on the upside. But that did not happen, and it's absolutely fine. The point is this move up is extremely bullish. Now let's do some Helios wave count. I still kind of believe that this can be like a 1 2 3 4 5 wave to about this point, and now I'm gonna say this is probably yet another 5 wave on the upside, something like this. And you can say maybe in Ethereum Classic we are having a wave 1, correction for 2, good move up into wave 3, maybe this is like a triangle or maybe a flat, not important, into wave 4, and yet another move up into wave 5. And if you want to say this is a flat, I think yes, you can say the end of it is going to be right around this area. Not that important. The point is you are absolutely able to find a complete 5 wave starting from here to about this point, and this is the key. On a higher degree, maybe this is going to be into wave 3, and the move down according to this scenario is just going to be a correction for 4, and we're going to have another move on the upside into wave 5. For now, I'm considering this thing as my primary case. Now about the recent move down that we are getting in the last 12 hours. So if you want to say this point is the low of our correction, okay, I think we can consider an A, B, C in form of a zigzag structure. So if this is happening, we need to see a very strong move up in order to take this important high about $20.50, and that is going to be pretty much our bullish confirmation, suggesting this scenario is in play and our move up is going to continue. Can we have another possibility? Yes. If this move is going to be a deep one down, then okay, we can say this is ABC, sure, but now into a wave W, and then correction for wave X, another move on the downside into our wave Y. So, maybe this move is going to continue a little bit, but overall, even at that point, I'm going to remain optimistic. Another scenario suggests maybe instead of an ABC zigzag, we are having starting from here a 1 2 3 4 5, and then okay, this is going to be on a higher degree into an A leg, correction for wave B, another move into C, and then that will be it, the low of our move down. Can we have another one? Yes. Question: what pattern does have a habit of happening into a wave 4? If you are a regular viewer of the main channel, you know the answer, a triangle structure. So I can tell you we're just going to do some more chopping around in Ethereum Classic in form of an ABC, and downsides are going to be kind of limited, and after this is over, once more we're going to get another move on the upside. The points that I'm trying to make in today's update is this. This move is a very strong and extended one, which is kind of a very important characteristic of a wave 3. So overall, this is extremely bullish. Now, in the short term, I still believe that we're going to have a correction for 4, and in the next 24 to about, let's say 48 hours, I believe we can expect another move into wave 5, and then after it, I'm going to be open to some decent moves on the downside. So overall, we are going to be now much more bullish with a lot more confidence. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in ETC's chart. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.